Sure, Ruth here. Hope you guys are having a wonderful morning. So, okay, Klay Thompson is getting some heat on the way he's been performing lately, and a lot of people have a lot to say about it, and a lot of people think that it has to do with his newfound love, Megan the Stallion. Now, recently on a podcast, I think it's called, what is it called? I think it's like hooping and hollering with, I think it's Jason Williams and Patrick Beverly. So they were on there, and honey, they did not hold their tongue. I'm gonna play this, and then I'll get my commentary. Hold on, y'all. Let's see. I just feel so bad for Megan, but
y'all steady trying to get him a pass. I ain't never seen Klay not shoot it like this. And for him to say I'm out of my prime, like, come on, Klay, like, come on.
He said that?
Yeah.
How many?
Yeah, he's got a beautiful.
So yeah,
speaking of BBL.
Yeah.
I'm from West Virginia, man. I've been taught a lot by some old folks, old white folks. It only takes one pussy to drag a battleship across the desert. That's how powerful it is. So it got something. You know what I'm saying? Klay Thompson. I ain't saying that's what it is, but that might be what it is.
We ain't talking about Klay Thompson. Y'all steady trying to get him a pass.
All right, and let me so Klay Thompson responded with, and I quote, "Referring to my girlfriend as P is so disgusting and disturbing." I absolutely agree, especially from someone who played in the NBA. How would y'all feel if I referred to your wives in such a way? Do better, fellas. Very disappointing. Now, this is the thing, and I just want to make it clear. I'm not a great big fan of Megan Thee Stallion or her music. Like, I just never been like a really big fan. Like, but I don't dislike Megan Thee Stallion. Like, I could take or leave her music. You know what I mean? She's not like she's not in my playlist. I don't think she's in my playlist. I think one song is in my playlist, but like she's really not in my playlist as an artist, right? So I'm not like, like Megan Thee Stallion, I'm a diehard fan. But I feel like this is really unfair. I feel like she's getting a lot of this heat and backlash because of the whole Tory Lanez situation. Why is it Megan's fault that that Klay is performing badly? Didn't Klay Thompson have an injury before he even met Megan? And wasn't his performance questioned before he even met Megan? Oh yeah, when he torn his Achilles tendon. I remember he wasn't playing that well then. Right? So why, now that he's in this relationship with Megan Thee Stallion, the celebrity rapper Megan Thee Stallion, that all of a sudden it has to do with her. He's deep in love. He's simping. It bothers me because now I'm seeing like a lot of bloggers like myself, right? A lot of them are going the other way, where they're like, there was one YouTuber where they put up the clip where Klay bought it was more than a dozen roses for Megan, and he came to pick her up, and he was late, and he was like, "Babe, I'm sorry, so sorry for being late." So then they show that clip, and then the YouTuber was like, "See, this is why this is embarrassing. This is disturbing. He's a simp. This is why he's going through what he's going through. Your priorities are all off. That's why you ain't playing the game right. He's a simp. Why would he let her do that to him? How is the man supposed to act in his relationship? I'm confused. Is he supposed to be like, treat her like, how you hear bars, like rap bars, and then you hear like the, some, not all rappers, but some rappers be like, yo, that H over there, I only love my ninjas, I don't love that B. Is he supposed to have that type of energy? I'm trying to figure out what he's doing wrong. Because for in my eyes, looking at this, the man is in a relationship. Like, how would you like for that man to act? Is it not okay for him to take to have a relationship and to be in love and to court his woman and to put the energy into his woman? Like, what are we talking about here? Or is it because you have this hatred for Megan Thee Stallion because of the whole Tory Lanez case? So it's like off with her head. It's Megan Thee Stallion, and she doesn't deserve that type of relationship. And it's because it's her. Like, what is it? So if Klay, because Klay just came, I think he came out of a relationship previously before Megan Thee Stallion. It wasn't like it wasn't really like in the public eye. I know that his ex-girlfriend said that he wasn't really as public with her, and that always bothered her. But if it was, say he was in that relationship with that woman, and he was doing all the same things in that same energy, would this be a issue? We don't know that woman. She's not an artist. She's not a celebrity. She's not Megan Thee Stallion. But if he gave the same energy, giving roses and all lovey-dovey with her, would we blame his bad performing on the court on that woman? Probably not, right? So what's the issue? All right, he hasn't been performing well. Because he hasn't been performing well, because that's him. There's something that he's doing that he's not doing that he needs to do as far as his performance as an athlete. But to say, oh, and for that guy to be like, oh, the BBL comment, Megan Thee Stallion does not have a BBL, sir. First of all, Megan Thee Stallion has had that body. That's why she got the name The Stallion. Megan always had body. That she's one of the few that's a natural body on her. So to throw that comment out there is just like, do your research before you just throw comments out there like that, right? Because you made that pretty factual, and that's not factual at all. And it's just, I don't know. And then what is that, the whole P word? Mr., sir, oh, as a white man, ew, stop it. And don't blame that on your ancestors. That whole thing that you said and putting the P word was so classless of you, and you're too mature for that, And shout out to Klay for coming out there and going, hey, you know what? I love the way the statement that he made. I love that statement because it's saying, hey, you know what? Y'all better than this. Do better. I expected more of y'all. I'm really disappointed. That's it. It was given that energy, and you know what? It was also given, and I'm going to continue loving my woman to the utmost. There it is. Y'all let me know how y'all feel on this one. It's, and I'm seeing this a lot. Like, people really, this is my opinion. It seems like there's a lot of men that don't like Megan Thee Stallion. And I have to say it's because it's because of Tory. Now, I don't think that Tory should spend 10 years in prison. I don't, and I never did. I never did. Um, 10 years is a long time, I feel. But the way she's being treated, I don't feel like that's fair either. Because I do feel like Megan is still a victim. She is a victim. I don't know. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this one. It's crazy, though. It's crazy how... And some people are followers, in my opinion. Because a lot of people, and I know it's a lot of influential, a lot of like big celebrities are not crazy about Megan Thee Stallion. So then a lot of the other ones would follow that lead. You know what I mean? Some people don't have enough courage to go, I'm actually not. I'm gonna go with Megan on this. I don't feel like she's that bad of a person. You know what I mean? Y'all let me know how y'all feel. Put it down below. Put comments down below. Yeah, I love going back and forth with the comments. I love it. I love to hear you guys' opinion because you guys, you bring your own opinions, and then it's like sometimes it'll change. I'll be like, oh, that's right. And then sometimes you guys will just like say some things and you make it so like, there was a comment recently on Uzi's on my Uzi post, and it was just such a good comment. I just loved it. So well said. Love reading y'all comments. Please continue to put it down. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all later. I gotta go to work. Bye.